Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again, Eyes on Overlip. This is probably, I'd say, the day right after I completed and uploaded my Let's Play of Chicago Enforcer. And the game I'm going to be doing today is a game I've wanted to do for a long time. I was going to do it at first, the first time. Or not first time, a long time ago I was going to do it, like a few months, but I noticed someone else already had a walkthrough for it. But I've recently checked YouTube almost on and off every day for like a month or so, and the person who did the Let's Play or the walkthrough for the game, they're no longer, I guess they took the video down. So I decided to do the Let's Play, and it's I'm really glad. I'm kind of glad. I'm not glad that it's down, but I am glad that it's down, and I'm not glad that it's down, because I really want to do a walkthrough or a Let's Play of this game. And when I first, the game is called Cold War, and when I first saw the game on Amazon, because that's where I get most of my games from, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just get it, and just because I love shooters, so I was like, well, I'll just get it and just add it to the collection. Maybe it's good. And I watched a little bit of gameplay on YouTube, but with me, it doesn't take long for me to decide whether I like a game or not. All I have to do is see the gameplay. If I like what I see, then I'll get it. So I watched a little bit of gameplay, and I was like, all right, let's just get it. It didn't cost that much. It was like maybe like $1 or $2, maybe a little less than that, and the shipping. So it's about like $7 or $8. And I popped the game in, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to test it out for a little bit. Because I do it with all my games. Once I receive them, I make sure they work, make sure that they meet my standards. For games that I choose to put in my collection, I have to make sure they work and they don't have too many scratches or any scratches at all. And I tried it out, and I was like, okay, well, this game's pretty good. It's okay. It's good. I like it. And I tested it out for maybe hang on a second. But yeah, I tested the game out for maybe an hour or so, and I liked it, and I was very intrigued. I found the game to be very.
Stop! I heard you. That's not funny.
Yeah, I found the game to be very unique, and I was like, okay, it works. So let's just put it back, and I'll get to it whenever I get to it. But something about the game, the next day, I was like, let me play it again. I was like, let me just test it again. I just wanted to test it because I really liked what I saw.
Never steered me wrong, but there's a first time for everything.
And so I wanted to. Hang on a second.
I could be flying halfway around the world and have nothing to show for it but a case of cheap vodka that tastes like lighter fluid and cigarettes that smell like old varnish.
So I wound up playing it again, testing it out or whatever, and I just wound up playing it until I beat it. I was like, screw it.
It's kind of hard to believe. Peacenik Perestroika happy president of the USSR meeting covertly with the CIA in Moscow's mausoleum, no less. What the hell is that about? If it's true, it could make an interesting story. Well, story or no story, I hope at the very least this isn't as dangerous as that assignment in Berlin. If Eastern Europe is that tough, I hate to think of the kind of trouble I could run into in the Soviet Union.
But ever since I played it, ever since my first time playing it, I was like, yeah, I have to, like, you know, get this on YouTube or something, because I played it and I realized that, like, there wasn't any reviews for it at all, and there wasn't any walkthroughs for it or let's plays. And I was like, yeah, first chance I get, I'm gonna put this on
Comrade
YouTube.
Barinsky, I'm afraid I have bad news to report.
What happened?
It's about Sonia Yakovleva. She's working for us at...
I know who she is. Get on with it.
Yes, of course. Well, comrade, our people have found...
Excuse me while I take a sip of water.
Head of the Presidential Guards. A secret meeting. And it was rumored that the President himself may attend.
The President?
Only Grushkov could have arranged for the President to attend. You know how persistent he can be.
I do.
Perhaps we should delay the operation, or maybe cancel it altogether. Yakovleva must suspect something. She could divulge everything to the President and Grushkov.
The operation will take place as scheduled, Ivan. This is an unexpected eventuality, but one that simply requires a bit of improvisation. We know about the meeting, but they do not realize that their secret rendezvous has been discovered. That is to our advantage.
You mean to eliminate them?
Yes, but in a way that makes it look as if it is Grushkov and Yakovleva who have been planning some nefarious scheme. The President must believe that they are traitors, and in the end, he must have complete faith in the KGB.
Perhaps we could frame them. Make the President believe that Grushkov and Yakovleva called the meeting to lead him into a trap. An assassination attempt, perhaps?
It will be rather difficult to make anyone believe that.
Yes, they are not typical assassins. A CIA assassin would come in handy here.
CIA assassin? You may be onto something, Ivan. If the CIA were implicated in this matter, it would be a shock to the President and cause irreparable damage to Soviet-US relations.
But we'll have a hard time to get a CIA assassin to attend that meeting.
Really? And how about that American journalist bastard who stuck his nose in our Berlin operation?
Matthew Carter, the reporter? But he doesn't work for the CIA.
Says who? Now listen carefully.
Here's your passport, Mr. Carter. Enjoy your stay in Moscow.
But yeah, I just love this game. This is probably one of my favorite stealth games of the 7th generation. Although I haven't played all the stealth games yet. Even though I own all the stealth games for that generation, I believe.
Isn't this a cheerful place? Makes Frankenstein's castle look like Disneyland. Sergei said this meeting is supposed to take place in front of Lenin's casket, right in the middle of this mausoleum.
Use the left thumbstick to move, and the right thumbstick to control the camera. Move the left thumbstick further to run faster. Press B to switch to crawl mode.
Yes, the story's pretty good, I think. Maybe a little generic, but you know, it's good that it has some sort of story. The main thing that really interested me was the gameplay.
When you can interact with an object, the action menu will appear on the top right corner of the screen. Enter the action menu by pressing and holding A, then use the left thumbstick to cycle through the menu. Release A to activate. Take out the guard without alerting him. Use shadows and obstacles to surprise him from behind. The stealth meter, in the bottom right corner of the screen, is very useful to determine how visible you are.
Eureka? Nothing. Hello?
Well, I must admit this is probably one of the most easiest, or not easiest, but one of the most forgiving
That's it.
stealth games I've played as well.
Search the guard's pockets.
That's one thing that really surprised me.
Found
It's
some
like
anesthetics, a gun, and a plastic bottle. Anesthetics are very useful for prolonging the sleep of an unconscious enemy.
I was very surprised that you could actually, take an enemy's inventory.
Sergey, I need the main entrance key.
Why do you need it?
Relax, I just forgot some stuff inside. I need to get it before my shift finishes.
Don't forget to give it back to me. I'll be right here.
I know.
The main entrance key. I must get it, but I definitely don't want to kill him, so shooting is not an option. Maybe I can load my gun with something non-lethal. Plastic bottle, some standard bullets. I should be able to fashion some sort of rubber bullet from this junk. Man, I amaze myself with the things I come up with. That ability has saved my ass so many times I lost track.
Press the black button to open the assembly menu.
Yeah, this is where the game
Now
gets
let's
really
make some
corny,
rubber bullets using a
really
plastic
corny,
bottle and regular ammo.
but also really like interesting. Let's see. I always said this guy's kind of like MacGyver. Let's see. There we go. One thing I always found kind of comical is like how when you shoot somebody, they just like propel backwards, like to the ground. It's like they just been hit with like, like a giant steel ball or something. They just flop back as if they were like hit by a car or something. No. Oh well.
Damn, I have to get that key first.
Okay, let's see here.
Who is it? Nothing there.
Like I said, it's a pretty forgiving stealth game. Pretty easy as well, even on medium.
Got the keys. Now let's go inside.
But it's still pretty fun though. This is one of those click the left stick to run games.
I can't pass through this laser fence unnoticed. There must be some way to switch it off. I should check this guard room. There might be something interesting inside.
That's where the game gets even more like crazy and more interesting, because you can take stuff like clocks and all kinds of stuff and just make stuff out of it, bombs or whatever.
Collect tech points by picking up blueprints and other technical documents. Press the black button to open the assembly menu. In this screen, you may spend tech points in order to design blueprints for new gadgets. Once you've made the blueprint for a new gadget, you may assemble it using collected parts. When you've made at least 3 blueprints from the current gadget level, the next level is unlocked.
I was kind of just a little disappointed last time I played the game, because I've already beat this game before. This is still a Let's Play. This isn't a walkthrough. But the last time I played the game, I beat the game, but I was a little disappointed because I couldn't unlock all of the gadgets. That's what I was really trying to do. Ether mine. Let's do ether mine. Because like after you beat the game, that's it. Like you can't even. I don't think there's a level select. You can't really go back and earn extra tech points. So you have to really choose. You want to. I would say choose wisely, but that would be wrong. You know, because like you can play the game like a regular shooter if you want. Although certain missions you have to play a certain way. Shoot. Thanks. I am about to die. Don't die right here. Son of a gun. Alright. I'm going to I want to end this video and make another video.